Namaste. Welcome back to another edition of Fly Yoga. Today, practice 24. 24, yeah! That's a good number. Means things are getting more and more magical every day. As always, about 10 minutes early, just to say hello, to ask any questions of anybody that if you have any, I'm here to offer answers if I have them. If not, we can figure it out together. So, fly, first love yourself, yoga, your own godly awareness. Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you once again. We got our a beautiful donation yesterday from Derek Richardson. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, thank you. And a beautiful poem. I wonder if I'm able to, think I should be able to. I don't know if I can with keeping the music going though. I'd really like to read it. I have it on my phone, and I think I have. I think if I have it on the computer, if I change, well, let's see. Let's see what we can, if I can figure something out. All right, will that make the music go away? No. Okay, that's good. That's good. So Facebook Messenger. I think I should be able to do this. Good day, buen dia. I'm just trying to find Derek's beautiful poem so that I can share it with everybody because I was just so grateful to hear it. I should have done this earlier. My apologies. All right. Well, let's just stick with this and we'll do that tomorrow. I'll have it ready. I'm not the techiest guy in the world, especially when stuff's going on. So I don't want to be distracted. I'd rather be here. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here. Buen dia, Angel. Angel. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Buen dia. Um, uh, Feliz Dia de los Madres. Happy Mother's Day for all my Mexican mamas here, my abuelas and mamas. They're so fabulous to me. I'm so grateful for all of them. They are the women of the house here, and I buy more of my produce from the homes than from the grocery store. So I go and see the abuelas, and I always bring them dates with either chocolate or almonds in them. And so we have very good relationships, and as a result, I probably the best prices here. Yes, I was born in Canada, but I have lived here for the last 3.5 years. I live in a place that's called San Mateo, Rio Hondo, Oaxaca, Mexico. I was born in Winnipeg. I grew older in Calgary, Alberta, for 37 years. And then I moved to Victoria. I lived there for a year and a half. And then I moved to a place called Salt Spring Island. And I lived there for 8 years. That magical time. Highly recommend that place. And then I moved to Mexico, and I've been here for 3.5 years. And we've been living in San Mateo, Rio Hondo, Oaxaca for the last 2.5 years. It's deep south, south central. It's a beautiful mountain town. There's about maybe 500 people that live here in our little village, but there's tons of little villages all over the place. It's pretty cool, and they're all within walking distance. There's trails everywhere through the trees because they've been doing it forever. Everywhere you go here, there's trails. There's no vehicle access to my place. It's either walking or that's it. And the trails are pretty tough. They're pretty treacherous. So yeah, this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's magical. I highly recommend it. If you've never been here, to check it out. It's kind of a tough place to get to, especially since they put in the new highway that goes from our capital, which is Oaxaca, right to Mazunte, but that's not the. I can't think of the name of it, but I've never been there. So let me ask, how did you end up there instead of a bigger city? I'm a small. I grew up in a city, and I did not like cities. I much prefer smaller communities, because when I moved into Salt Spring Island, I found the most incredible communities in my life. When I was in Calgary, I wanted to, when I woke up, I wanted to bring rainbows to Calgary and teach everybody how to grow their own food and how to live harmoniously with nature. And then when I went to Salt Spring, I saw that it was already happening. There was nothing I had to do except for just blend in. So I prefer small communities, Angel, because for me, you have to show up. You have to show up because everybody knows everybody. On South Spring Island, it was only 21 kilometers long and 10 kilometers wide. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows what's happening. Like the news flies there so quickly, but everybody, because everybody knows everybody. And for me, that means that you have to show up with integrity. You have to continue to show up. Yeah, I could never live in a city again because I'm too empathic too. And as an empath, I feel people's energy. And when I go to the city, it's very hard for me because people are so negative and they're so disconnected and they're on their phones and they don't say hi to each other. They don't stop and have conversation, which is the opposite here because everybody here stops and talks to each other. And that's because everybody walks. Very few people here have vehicles, and that's why I highly recommend living in a small community because it's so much better for your health. And you're not replaceable. You're part of the community. You're Lumby. Yes, yes, yes. Much love. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's I could never go back to the city. No, I could never go back. I'm too content. I'm too happy. I love the slower paced life. I love the quietude that's here. It's just listen. All you hear outside is birds. Two, two, two. Yep, yep, yep. Well, angel numbers, Lumby. It's all about the angel numbers. It's all angels. Everything here is angels. We all have our angels, and it's just activating our angels by doing what we love. And that's why I provide this space. Yeah, because I want to be of service. I want to give back to the community. I want to help people to live happier, healthier, and more harmonious lives. Because till I was 30, I'm 55 now, 55, and I'm in the best shape of my life. When I was 35, I was in terrible shape. I was suicidal, bankrupt, divorced, alcoholic, cocaine abuser, friendless, jobless, and just in the worst health you could imagine. My stomach was just a complete disaster because I had a terrible diet and I didn't take care of myself. But I didn't know. I didn't know these things. I didn't know about yoga. I didn't know about being a vegetarian. I didn't know about becoming vegan. I didn't know about all of these ways to be healthy. I was just trying to fit in. I was just trying to be like everybody else. So I drank all the time and did drugs and got wasted. But then when I woke up at 36 and I was like, okay, I got 4 years till my 40th birthday. This could be the worst birthday of my life or the best birthday of my life. And I decided to make it the best. And I got healthy and I started taking care of myself. And I quit doing drugs. I quit drinking, and I started exercising and eating different and reading and going to see speakers. I did. My life just transformed 100%. Got into a lot of activism. I did a lot of activism too because I realized the problem with the system was because the people were unhealthy, and we could help that. by how we were eating, by how we were showing up in the world, by the people that we were surrounding ourselves with. What I've realized is if you don't want somebody in your life, if you raise your vibration, you disappear. Thank you. Thank you. You disappear when you raise your vibration. Like when I went from my alcoholic cocaine days, I had 400 phone numbers in my cell phone. And this was back in 2005. And after I sobered up, four of those people remained friends with me. From 400 to 4. So, and my phone used to ring off the hook all the time, especially at the nighttime because I was in the bar and restaurant industry. So I could always get people drugs and tell them where we could go drink and dance and da da da. 4. So, yeah, I spent the first 35 years of my life accumulating 4 friends, which is basically what happened. And a few of them are deceased now. My best man at my wedding, my alternate best man, they're both deceased. 48 and 51 years old. Yeah. And they were both worth $2 million. They were both married. One had 2 kids. They didn't change. I changed. And they didn't change. You have to change as you grow older. You have to change. You have to adapt because life humbles you, especially in the body. If you abuse your body, you're going to have a horrible senior time. If you take care of your body, you can live for a very long time in a very healthy, happy, harmonious state. Way longer than what is technically expected. I think we can live for 1,000 years in these vessels if we take care of them and if we love them and if we treat them with kindness and respect. Thank you. For me, it's been a lot of tragedy. That's what woke me up. Is I had a lot of death in my life. I saw a lot of family, a lot of friends that passed on because they were staying in our old habits. They were still drinking. They were still as I drank for 20 years. I was an alcoholic from 16 to 36. And then when I sobered up for 4 years, I was like, wow, everything is just different. Yeah, everything is just different. And all of those things that I thought that I needed to be drunk to do, I was way better at when I was sober. I thought I was a better pool player when I was drinking. I thought I was a better baseball player. I thought I was better dancer. I thought I was better worker, blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit. I was much better at it as sober. Do it. Come visit Mexico. I highly recommend it. It's such a beautiful place here. Such a beautiful place. And where I live is as reasonable as there is. My rent is $200 a month. And I have this cabin and I have an outside kitchen. I have 2 gardens. I have 2 greenhouses. I have 18 fruit trees. 6 of them were here when I moved in. The other 12 I've planted. And it's beautiful. And I'm up on a mountain by myself. The food here, local, organic, delicious, and so reasonable. 9 big avocados I got for $2 yesterday, and a big papaya for $2. Yeah, local, organic, because everything here is family based. It's not based in big commerce. It's not based with what's that word I'm looking for? Why can't I even think of it? It's not based in the big box stores. Everything here is local. Everything is organic. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows where everything comes from. And there's no spraying because spray actually costs more money. And the beautiful part about the people here is that they'd been doing things for so long. When they tried to get them to GMO stuff, they was like, nah, not interested. Thank you. Everything's working here. So why would we change it? All right. I'm getting a little sidetracked. I want to get into the yoga. It's time to do some yoga. First, we're going to start with intention for today. Thank you. Only place I've been to is Tijuana. I love Tijuana too. I haven't been there since I was a kid. That was my first place in Mexico. I think I was 15. My stepdad took us there. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. There's the culture here is amazing. The people here are amazing. The climate here is amazing. The food here is amazing, and it's just yeah. For me, it's perfect. It's home. That's why I'm not coming back. I have no plans to go back to Canada. That's why I've created this space so that I could have a job, so that I could help teach people, and in return, I have donations. It's all linked in the description there. If you're interested in helping out Fly Yoga, we do accept donations. We don't charge for anything. I don't believe that the future is about money. I believe it's about gifting, and so that's why I gift this. And then I just open the door to receiving, and to however that happens, that's phenomenal. But no expectations. Just showing up is a gift. Commenting is a gift. Liking or loving is a gift. Sharing is a gift. These are all gifts. And your presence is the biggest gift that I like. That's why the past is history, the future is a mystery. Now is a gift. That's why they call it the present. The present. Okay, so my intention for today's class, sorry about all that chat, is that we have that all of you have a healthier, happier, and more harmonious day, and that beautiful things happen in your world. So our intention today, which we read every day, is from Louise Hay. And repeat this after me. I am worthy of all the love, success, and abundance the universe has to offer. Woo! Everything that I desire is already on its way to me. I trust the process and allow the universe to bring me what I need. Each day I am becoming more aligned with my highest good. Namaste. All right, so Fly Yoga is a 3-part practice. We practice pranayama, then asana, and then meditation. So first of all, we're going to start with our pranayama practice. So it's always nice to have a little bit of water before you're doing your breath work. I like to drink my water out of a copper tin. It restructures your water and it makes it very nice for the body to receive. I also like to vortex my water by spinning it clockwise, and I put intention into it. I intend and attract. You can write this down if you like. Love. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. We'll do that again, but salud. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. This water is like, okay, now I know what I need to do. These are the things that I need to seek, and I can do that. We can do that. All right. So first we'll do a little bit of Om tuning, and then we're going to get into pranayama. So we have our Om tuning fork. This is attuned to 528 hertz, which is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. This is the primordial sound. So we're going to inhale through our nose, and then we're going to exhale to Om, and we're going to do 3 rounds. So inhale through your nose. Keep that back nice and straight. Inhale through the nose, round 2. Exhaling to Om. And last round. Really fill up your belly and your chest and your head, everything with air. And then we'll Om it out for the last one. Inhaling through the nose. I'll just return to normal breathing. Now that we are attuned. So nice to be attuned. Okay, so today we're going to do some tumo breathing. Super simple. Exhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose. And when we exhale, you're going to bring your hands up in front of your chest. You're going to clap. You're going to exhale out the mouth, and then you're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Okay. So we're going to do 3 rounds. And the first round will be 15. The second round will be 18. And the third round will be 21 breaths. At the end of every round, at the end of the first round, you're going to perform a bond lock. You're going to squeeze your perineum. Thank you. Squeeze your perineum, which is that skin between your sexual organs and your anus. Squeeze it up like that and hold that. And then you're going to hold your breath for 30 seconds. After the second round, we're going to do the same bond lock, squeezing the perineum, and hold the breath for 45 seconds. And the last round, same bond lock, holding the breath for 60 seconds. At the end of releasing the breath, you're going to breathe like you're blowing out a straw. Pierce your lips and nice and slow. Just slow down that exhale. So that helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system and takes us from a fight or flight to a responsive state of consciousness. All right. So bring your hands out in front of your chest. And now we're going to exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and bring your arms back. Open up your chest cavity. Really fill up with air and then exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Last round. Big breath in. Bond lock. Squeeze that perineum. And hold your breath for 30 seconds. And like you're blowing a straw, release. Feels so good, eh? Woo! Feels so good to exchange that stale old air for some new, fresh, energized air that's oxygenated. Inspire is to oxygenate. When your cells are oxygenated, woohoo, that's when you feel light. Round 2. Bring your hands up in front of your chest, and we're going to exhale, inhale, 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 exhale. Last round, inhale, fill up, bond lock, squeeze that perineum, and we're going to hold the breath for 45 seconds. Okay, slowly exhale. I love pranayama. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. This is how I start my days. This is how I get older and happier. Instead of angry and grouchy, I keep myself full of beautiful fresh air. Okay, last round. Again, bring your hands up in front of your chest. Exhale, inhale. 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 Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Form that bond lock. Squeeze that perineum. And we're going to hold for a minute. And release. Now just return to your normal breathing with your happy body, because your body's got this new oxygen that's just pumping through your cells, and your body's like, "Ooh, I love that. That's nice. I love oxygen. We love oxygen. We're very shallow breathers. So whenever you get a chance, if you just take a minute and do some deep breathing, you're going to slow down. You're going to activate your parasympathetic. You're going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, and you're going to take yourself from a reactionary state to a responsive state. And when you make responses as opposed to reactions, you make much better decisions. You're in a much better place. So this is a great way to live your life. If you ever feel stress around you, there's stress going on and you're not interested, just step back and take a few deep breaths and then reassess what's going on in front of you. And you know what? It's going to get better because you're going to feel better about it. And when you feel good, see, this is what I've done a lot of public speaking, and nobody ever remembers what you say. Hi, Pumpkin. Nobody ever. We got fireworks going off. She doesn't like those. They don't remember what you say. But they always remember how you made them feel. And that for me is what's most important. I like to make everybody feel like I'm giving them a big cyber bear hug right here, right now, because we are one family, we are one species, and this is a time in history when things are absolutely amazing. They've never been so interesting. And so we're here to help each other. And that's why I provide this service, is so that I can allow people to live healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives. These are good things. These are good things, because when you're healthy and you're happy and you're harmonious, you don't have stress. When you don't have stress, then life's good. There's nothing that's worse than pain. And since I've started teaching my yoga classes, the first thing is my wrist blew up like this. It inflamed like this, like a balloon. And that was my fear, because I was scared of teaching after I got my accreditation. I was scared to come and teach, but my wrist blew up, so I had to heal that. That took me 4 days, and then I had a disc bulge in my back, which had not happened. That took me 3 days to heal. My nose blew up like a balloon, and then all of my aloe vera treatments have brought that back together. So, and that's only been 3.5 weeks. But those are all my fears, right? Those were all my fears showing up, saying, oh yes, because you're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not tall enough, not good looking enough, all of that bullshit, which I had to let go of and just realize that, you know what, I'm here being me. I'm being authentic. I'm not perfect by any means, nor do I expect you to be. I've made a lot of mistakes, a ton of mistakes, and I've survived them. And so that's why I'm here to share my stories, to help people so that they don't have to live. Yes, yes, yes. Life is much better without stress. Give up stress. Just to share how you can live more harmonious with the world, because the world is crazy. The movie, as I like to call it, it never turns off. It's always on 247. But we can evolve from that and change. Yes. And we are, because we're letting go of the world that doesn't work, and we're embracing this world that does work, which in to pass things down through oral tradition. Each one teach one. That's how things. That's how we learn in real time. I get it too. Yeah. And but now everything, we are so disconnected. We're disconnected from nature, from each other, from ourselves. And that's why I have fly yoga. First love yourself. First love yourself. Because until you do that, nothing will change. Nothing. Because if you're a people pleaser, which I was for many years, it doesn't get you anywhere. You got to please yourself first, because once you love yourself, you're loving the collective, realizing that we are one. We are one. We are one family. And so when I love myself and I take that time to do these practices, pranayama, asana, and meditation, that's me doing my best to show up in the world as my best self, so that you can have the best teachings that I can offer. That's what I'm here for. All right, all that being said, let's get into some asana practice. So, as always, we're going to start with the neck. We love working with the neck. So, we're going to take your chin, bring it down to your chest. You're going to slowly roll your head to the right hand side. Nice big circles. Inhaling as you go up. Nice big circles. Getting around to that other shoulder and exhaling. Nice. Nice and slow. Inhaling as we go up. Nice big circles. Yeah, really feeling that nice stretch in the neck and the shoulders. Yeah. And exhale. Inhaling. Nice big circle. Nice, nice. Oh, yeah. And exhaling when we get to that other shoulder. 2 more rounds. Inhaling. Nice, slow, big circles. And exhaling. Last round. Inhaling. Nice stretch. Nice big circles. And exhaling. Just stop it when you get to center. Now we're going to reverse. We're going to go to the left side. Inhaling as we go up. Nice, slow, big circles with your head. Nice, big circles. When we get to that other shoulder, that right shoulder, we exhale. And nice and slow through center. Inhaling as we go up. Nice, big circle. And when we get to that other shoulder, exhaling. Feels so good. Just a nice stretch that neck out. Nice inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more rounds. Inhaling as we go up. Yeah, so good. Nice, big, 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 big circles. And exhaling as we get to the other shoulder. Last round. Inhaling as we go up. And exhaling. All right, now just stop when you get back to center. We're going to do some work on our wrists. So we're going to reach your hands out in front of you and squeeze. 11:25 a.m. here. You're about an hour ahead of me. Nice squeeze and release. Just squeeze and release. There we go. Now make fists, and we're going to roll those fists to the right. Nice and slow. Nice. Loosen up those wrists that do so much work. You're an hour ahead of me. I am Mountain Standard, so you're Central Standard. Yeah. There we go. And stop middle. Those fists to the left now. Nice and slow. Big circles. Nice and slow. Oh, yeah. I want to work those wrists out. They do so much work, and they just don't get enough stretching. They don't get enough love. No. Okay. Now take your hands and reach them straight up, straight up, straight up, as high as you can. And just reach. Now rock on your sit bones and just stretch. Feel that nice stretch in your shoulders and your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Just stretch those fingers. Just rock. Yeah, just stretch and rock. Stretch and rock. Feels so good. Yeah. All right, bring those hands down together into prayer position. Namaskar, namaste. All right, and into center. Now I want you to rock back on your sit bones. Grab your knees like so. You're going to take your hands and put them underneath your legs. Bring your feet up, and we're going to work on the ankles. So you're going to take a slow, big circle to the right. Slow, big circles to the right. Slow, big circles. Slow. I always try to make sure that I work on the neck and the wrists and the ankles and the hips because they do so much work. All right, now stop when we get to center and we'll reverse and go back to the left. Nice and slow. These big circles. Oh, so good for your body just to stretch out like this. Happy body, happy life. The circulation is just tremendously different in somebody that does yoga as opposed to somebody who doesn't. Okay, now stop in the middle. Now take your index finger and your middle finger and grab your two big toes while still balancing on your sit bones and just stretch those legs out. Stretch those shoulders out. Yeah, the back of the calves, the back of the thighs. Nice balance in there on your sit bones. Yeah, feels so good, eh? Feels so good. And if there you feel comfortable there, you can slowly spread your legs. Yeah, just make that nice stretch in the groin, the pelvis. Yeah. Happy body, happy life. That's how it is. Yeah, nice stretching. Nice stretching. Nice. Feel it. Nice stretch in the shoulders. All right, bring your feet in, bring your heels and your toes together in front of you. Bring your hands, clasp those. And then we're just going to bring the feet in as close as we can to the buttocks. We're going to slowly rock to the left and to the right and to the left and to the right. Putting a little bit of pressure with your elbows on your thighs. And just feeling that nice massage on your buttocks, on your pelvis, on your spine, which never gets enough love. Nice, slow rocking back and forth. Just loosening everything up in here. Happy body, happy life. And it all boils down for me to your hips. I've noticed that my friends, as they gotten older, the problems that they mostly have are hip related. And so I find that it's very important to work on the hips. That being said, now let's bring the left arm up, put that right foot, left foot up, that right foot down in front, put the left elbow in the left knee and the right foot, the right elbow with the left foot. Sorry, I'm very dyslexic right now for some reason. And tuck your leg up like so. And then we're going to make some nice big circles. Nice circles. Nice circles. Just nice stretch out those hips. Yeah. Nice, like you're cradling a baby. Nice big circles. Nice and slow. Nice big circles. Yeah. Nice big circles. Okay, now we're going to reverse and go back the other direction, counterclockwise. Oh, there we go. Doesn't that feel nice in the hip? Just that joint moving, get it activated. All right, now we'll bring that left foot down, bring that right foot up, and take that the right foot, put it in that left elbow, and that right elbow, and that right knee. Cradle your foot like a nice baby. Then we'll do some nice clockwise circles. Nice, slow, big circles. Yeah. Really stretch out those hips. Oh, can you hear that? Click, click, click. I love that. It's my favorite in the world. My body starts making those noises. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Feels so good. All right. Now stop and reverse your field. Go back. And we're going counterclockwise. Yeah, nice and loose in that hip. Remembering to smile. Always smiling. That's the biggest part about yoga is you must smile. A smiling makes it easier, and breathing. Can't do anything without your breath. It's the first thing you do when you get here and the last thing you do when you leave. All right, I'm going to stop there. Bring those lovely feet down. We're going to do some spinal twists. So we'll take that left leg and we're going to put it over the right knee. You're going to take your right elbow and you're going to put it on your left knee. And we're going to twist to the left, bringing your right hand, if you can see it over here, onto your thigh. And we're going to inhale as we twist, and then we're going to hold. So inhaling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Bring that left leg in. Put that right leg up and over. And then we're going to take the right elbow, put it on the right knee. Bring that left hand, put it up and around onto the right thigh, and then twist, inhaling. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to center. And we switch one more time. Bring that right leg in. Put that left leg up and over. That left elbow on the left knee. The right hand coming around to grab that left thigh. And inhaling as we twist and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. One more round on each side. Tuck that left leg in. Bring that right leg up and over. That right elbow on that right knee. Bring that left hand around over here and grab your right thigh. And then we're going to inhale as we twist. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And last round on this side. Put that right leg down. Bring that left foot up and over. Put that left elbow on that left knee. Right hand goes around and grabs that left thigh. And we twist. Inhaling as we twist. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Back to center. Okay. So we don't have a ton of time left. What do we want to do? I'd like to do some squats. So because squatting, as far as I'm concerned, is the most important position, and downward dog too. But just bring your feet out in front and then just pop your bum up into a nice squat position. Yeah, so good for us. It's so good for the hips. It just activates all the muscles in the body. Get the left leg underneath that left shoulder and that right leg, right foot underneath that right elbow, right shoulder. Now we want to bring your hands in your thighs and put them into prayer position. Put a little bit of pressure, stretching out those thighs a little bit there. And now just hang out, just chill, just hang out here and rock. We're going to roll to the left. So nice big circles on your toes and on your heels, on the side of your foot. Feeling that nice stretch in the groin, in the buttocks, in the thighs. Nice slow spinning. Nice and slow. Yeah. So good for the body. Happy body. Happy life. An unhappy body. Unhappy life. All right. Now stop in the middle. We're going to go back the other direction. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. It's so good to work those hips out. So good. Yeah. And this is such a good way to start or finish your day or just any time of the day that you have. I wake up and I do yoga and then I do my class. My practice with people. Uh, and then and I meditate. And then later on today, I'll do more yoga. All right, and stop in the middle. Yeah, just feel that nice stretch. Say thank you. Thank you for my healthy, happy body. I am so grateful for my healthy, happy body. It's such a beautiful gift to have this healthy, happy body. It's the best thing that I could ever do for myself and for the planet. Because when you work on yourself, you work on the whole. We are one. We are one. And so as we heal ourselves, we heal each other. And it's a beautiful, beautiful reciprocal process that we all have the ability to participate in. But it's a practice. So it's the practice is the practice. All right, now just sit your butt down. We're going to get ready for final meditation. Get yourself a pillow if you like. Support your buttocks. And then we'll get nice and comfy, cross-legged, easy pose, half lotus if that works for you. Tuck one foot up, both full lotus if that works for you. It's that's a challenging pose, but it's powerful. So that's one that I have to work back into. I after the last 5 years, I haven't practiced as much as I did the first 12 years that I started doing yoga. So I haven't practiced as much since I've been in Mexico because I haven't had the facilities. I haven't had the yoga place. So now I had to create it for myself. And so that's why I have this. This is why I do what I do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So let's get ready for final meditation. So first, we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose just to get ourselves nice and centered. And we're going to sigh them out. Just inhale. And then hold. And sigh it out. Let go of any stress, any tension, any worries, anything that's going on in your day. Inhale through the nose. Hold. And sigh it out. Beautiful, nice. And last time, inhaling is really filling up your whole cavity, your body, your stomach, your chest, your head. Hold that. And sigh it out. Ah. Yeah, much better. All right, now I like to imagine a beautiful root that's growing down from my crown chakra, down my spine, down out my root chakra, down into Mother Earth through all of her different layers and all of her different substrates and all of her different dimensions. Down, down, deeper, 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 right till we get to the core, right to the heart of Mother Earth, and locking on. So now this beautiful vine is attached to the core, the heart of Mother Earth, and we are beating in unison with her. Our heartbeats are one. Yeah. Now I see this beautiful energy shooting up from Mother Earth, right from her heart, right from the core, up this beautiful vine, coming up into my root chakra, up my spine, and exploding out my heart chakra. And it is this beautiful white golden light, and it's completely surrounded and protecting me in this beautiful column of light, my own egg. And I'm completely surrounded and protected and safe. No negative energies, no negative entities, none of that. Only pure positive loving energy can enter this space. Now I like to shoot that beautiful column of light straight up into the cosmos, fire it up to my higher self, to all of my guests that I'll be inviting in now for the meditation, my guides, ancestors, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Andromedans, Lyrans, Syrians, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, Sunshine. I invite you all in for our meditation, and we are open to receive the new light codes, downloads, and transmissions of unified, compassionate, conscious, cosmic, loving energy that's flowing into our bubble. And so we were open to receive those and so grateful for your presence. So now that we have all of our cosmic family here, I like to do 3 advanced procedures, I guess, for meditation that I like to perform. Number 1 is touching the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. That's called completing the circuit, completes the heart brain. Touching the right hand to the heart and the left hand to the belly. This completes the gut heart. And then when you touch the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, that completes the heart, brain, gut. So you've got the whole the Trinity all in working together. Next, take my eyes, roll them up, look between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra, the third eye, and just a relaxed gaze. Don't force it. It takes you from a beta state of consciousness to an alpha state of consciousness. So you're more relaxed and you're more alert and aware and more open to receiving these new light codes, downloads, and transmissions that are coming from our higher selves. Yeah. I'm grateful for that. All right. And then the last thing you're going to hear before we go into meditation is the Om Tuner. I'm going to say Namaste. And then the next thing you're going to hear when we come back is the Om Tuner. And I'm going to bring you slowly back into the body. So that all being said, enjoy your meditation and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Namaste. One last thing, mantra. I am light, I am love, I am peace. I am light, I am love, I am peace. I am light, I am love, I am peace. Namaste. Slowly, slowly, slowly make your way back into the body. No rush, no hurry. Take your time. Slowly, slowly. Get back into the body. And when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes Ah, thank you, Angel Lumby. I really appreciate your presence today. It was a joy for me to have you here. For everybody that watches this, I appreciate and love you. I'm so grateful for all that you do showing up in my world. If it's possible that you're interested in donating, all of the links are available in the description. Uh, this is a free practice and it's available every day. So I will be back again tomorrow for yoga 25 for Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day here in Mexico. Feliz Dia de las Madres. So much love to you. I hope you have a beautiful Saturday and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All the love in the world. Namaste.